Just keep swimming. It's a very popular line from Finding Nemo. It's simple, it's straightforward, yet so powerful. Just keep swimming. It's very important that we just never give up. I believe we can be anything we put our minds to. The most important thing to do when pursuing anything that you really truly want, willing to dedicate years of your life towards, is just to keep on going, to never give up. Don't stop. And, it may sound cliche, it may sound simple. Don't give up. Keep on going. You got this, bro. Yo, trust me. It's the most powerful tool you have. Your determination, your perseverance. It's the most powerful thing that you acquire. Many times people come to me for advice, asking, should I pursue this? Should I do this? And so on. And the truth is, I don't know. Everybody's life is different. And I believe the permission required to succeed in anything is within you. It's all up to you, no matter what it is. So, yeah, ask yourself, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want it? How far are you willing to go? And, there can be limitations to the just keep swimming mantra. If it's a relationship that you want with a specific person, if they're not reciprocating, the energy that you give to them, if they just don't love you, you've literally hit a roadblock. But if it's finding love in general, not giving up, you will then succeed. It has different levels to it, right? I'll be honest. But for the most part, and especially for things that are in your hands, in your control, which is most things, honestly, you just have to you just have to keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Don't stop. Don't stop. Ever. Ever. I've had people ask me. I do a lot of things, I think I'm well versed in a lot of different things. Like, I do photography. I'm an artist, meaning I write songs. And currently, I'm building a studio here. And, I know a lot about music production. I'm well versed in a lot of different things. And, oftentimes people ask me, Dominic, where did you learn all these things? When did you start? How did you come about to, be so good at these things? And, the truth is, I just never stopped. From a small age, my brother and, my father have been taking pictures, and I just followed along. And the consistency of taking pictures, going out, making mistakes, years of experience made me into the person that I am today. You can't buy that level of experience. You can't buy all that, all the knowledge I've acquired, and you can't get it in a week either. Maybe you can, but it, who am I to say? How bad do you want to win? Do you need to win? Or you just want to win? I used to play football for a very long time, and I was a decent footballer. I was pretty good. And, one thing all other players definitely had over me was their endurance level. I would start running and 2 laps in, I'm tired and out of breath, can't keep up. And I remember one day, coach had us line up to race against each other. And, you know, I was pretty proud of myself for even finishing the race, but my team still lost. I remember vividly one of my teammates, very angry, pissed at me. I mean, almost wanted to kill me, bro. Like, he was not having it. And I was just there saying, bro, I did my best. I tried my best. And he was like, yo, I don't care what you did. I don't like to lose. And that moment stuck with me for years. It's almost been 2 years now. I don't know. But I just never forgot that specific moment. And I will never forget. I don't like to lose. And, you know, after that, I watched him closely as a friend, you know, and I see that he really, while sometimes it may become toxic where he can't accept losing and he can't even fathom losing, you know, it has so many positive effects on his life where he tries his best and he's truly determined to win in every area of his life, whether that be getting up and spreading your bed, whether that be winning a race, whether that be winning a race. He really strives to win in every aspect of his life, and he really tries his best to succeed at everything, to win. And I mean, while he can't win it all, and while he can't do it all, he just does his best. He strives for excellence, and it's very inspiring actually. And it's something that I've applied to my life in many different ways. You know, don't cut corners, don't run down shortcuts. Aim to win, and he has lost many times in many different capacities, but he aimed to win. And after he loses, he just keeps swimming. It's progress over perfection. Small steps, little by little. Every mickle make a muckle, yeah? You know them way. So, never stop. Endless momentum. Keep moving forward. Just keep swimming. And I know sometimes it feels like it downplays the struggle. It pushes away the fact that things will tear you down. Things will seem impossible to get through. But you just have to keep swimming no matter what. Even if your life is falling apart. If you really want something, bro, you just have to keep swimming. Love it ruthlessly, you know. And there's a difference between being reckless and determined, but that's a topic for our next day. You may seem reckless when you pursue something endlessly, non-stop. But if you know that this is what you truly want, if you know that this is your destiny, it doesn't matter what other people think, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's not reckless. It's you walking in a purpose. It's you doing what you are made to do. You get me? But yeah, progress over perfection. The output of a perfectionist is nothing. The output of a perfectionist is nothing. Stop chasing perfection. Yeah, never stop. Consistency beats talent. That's my superpower. My superpower is my determination, my dedication, my perseverance. Them say the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Them way there, style, that is style. That is what you need to never give up. Never give up the fight. Yeah, never give up, never ever. Don't neglect your well being and you as a person holistically, just to chase one specific thing. I understand your dedication, yeah, and your perseverance, but balance. Balance is crucial in everything. Failure in itself is feedback, not a sign to say stop, not a stop sign. It's how you learn, you know. Make the bad songs, post the cringe video. It doesn't matter, you know. Live one life, this life is yours. Forget other people, forget embarrassment. You're only embarrassed if it's only embarrassing if you feel embarrassed. Forget what other people think. One life, it's yours. Live it. Stop living for others. It makes no sense. Stop filtering all that you do, all that you want to do, all that you think through someone else and other people. It makes no sense. Societal norms crap. No one is normal. Everyone is weird in their own way. It's just what we choose to show. It's through perseverance that you build the backbone that you need. That's where you become strong and you learn to survive the hard seasons, choosing not to quit. Perseverance, man, crucial. Last but not least, it's very important that you become the person who doesn't quit. You become the person who has survived it all. The achievement, the goal, all of that is important, yes. But the person you become, the evolution that your mind, your body, your soul goes through as a result of not giving up, you can't buy that, man. It's everything. Crucial, important, it is all. It is life. That's life. Evolution. Constantly growing and learning about yourself. Learning about what's out there. Learning about what is to be. Learning about what has happened. That's life. That's life, madam. You see me? Yo, I tell her. Yeah. I love you. See you soon. Big up yourself. And yeah, we talk, I love. Don't give up, man. Don't give up. You owe it to yourself because of all you've been through. I'm proud of you. And, life is hard, man. Life is unfair. And, it's very important that you just stay pushing through. Stay focused. Never give up. Keep on swimming.